My name is Daniel Owen, and this is my introduction video for EDL 853. Just a little bit about me. Started off my career as a paraprofessional at Carthage Junior High. I only did that for about a semester since I graduated in December with my bachelor's degree. So that gave me something to do until the new school year started. And I've been teaching math here at Oswego Junior Senior High School for 5 years. And that recently changed, suddenly, you could say. I was assisting our technology director just about an hour and a half every day because there wasn't enough classes to fill my schedule. And he resigned from the district technology position 2 weeks before school started, and I was really about the only option the school had to fill in for him or replace him. And so they came to me and asked me if I'd consider it. I said I'd be willing to, and they told me, well, plan on teaching and plan on being the tech director, at least until they can find me a replacement to teach junior high math. So they got a replacement teacher for junior high math 2 days before school started. So it's been quite a transition getting used to my new position here at Oswego Junior Senior High School. So let's see how the year goes. I've been married for 6 years to my wife Stephanie. We've got two kids, Hunter and Remington. They're ages 3 and 5. I also have two stepchildren, Raylyn and Logan, and they're 8 and 10. And we loved spending a lot of time together outdoors. We went camping a lot this summer. We go fishing and hunting together, riding four-wheelers. So we're really an outdoor family. We love spending quality time together, doing some of those things. So how my school facilitates and uses appropriate content-based learning materials and learning strategies for students with special needs. One of the things we do is share IEPs through email. We also have several IEP meetings throughout the year. One just at the beginning to kind of touch base with some modifications that's been made and what's been useful and not so useful for students. I do have para in all of my core classes. I'll talk a little bit about that in the next slide. But we have quite a few paras in our district. We're a low-income school, and so there's also comes with that, I guess, IEPs that kind of correlate with each other. We do have an algebra lab. That's for any students who are struggling and need a little bit of extra support with their algebra classes. And then seminar, they are always broken down into different groups to work with paras or the special ed coordinator to help them with anything before they go home at the end of the day. Some of my own personal use of content-based learning materials and strategies. One thing is differentiation. Try not to just get up there and do oral notes and lessons every day. Try to get them to do some hands-on activities, go outside, make posters, just something to kind of break the routine of just taking notes and listening to me talk about the content in math class. Also modifying lessons. We had new textbooks, and it was great about giving ideas on how to modify your lesson plans or modify assignments for students. The use of the para. One thing that our building principal gave me the idea of doing is kind of playing a role reversal. Makes more sense to have the highly trained educator work with the students with IEPs. And so a lot of times I would be the one that left my classroom with the students with IEPs and worked with them in the resource room, and then left the para with the kids who really didn't need as much support. So that's one of the things we've tried, and we don't always do that, but every once in a while, if we're on a lesson that is harder to understand, I might work a little bit better with them to explain things to them. So communication with parents, always a big one. One of the things I've found to enjoy is making those positive phone calls. It seems like parents with students of IEPs, they hear a lot of negative feedback, about grades or turning in assignments, and just calling them and telling them about something that their student did that was extraordinary. It's great to hear, I guess, the tone in their voices change whenever they find out you're calling to tell them about something good their students are doing and not something that they're, I guess, struggling with. So also just communicating with fellow teachers about what's working in your room and what's not, and then using online resources. There's an online learning curriculum I use, Moby Max, and it did a great job of telling me what grade level students are at, and then I could also set learning goals for them. So using online resources has been another big one for me. Plan that I propose will help me improve or enhance my school's current practices in order to improve student achievement and support continuous school improvement with regards to students with special needs. I propose stronger teacher and parent relationships, having the pleasure of having just the same pair in my room all day long. You get to build a stronger bond with them, and you work really good with them, and you work together as a team. It's not so much the teacher, I guess, being higher up than the para. You're one in the classroom, and you're both working together towards the same goal. Also, having IEP meetings with both teachers and paras. It seems like a lot of times we just have IEP meetings with the teacher, the principal, and maybe a parent, and we don't always include the para in those. And the paras are the ones that are working closest with the students. So I think having them join these meetings would be really beneficial. And also the better communication with parents, the positive referrals that I was talking about in the last slide. So impact on funding, I don't think there will be any impact. Funding won't have any impact on my plan. We're using everybody in-house, and we're making changes in-house. I'm not asking for more paras or more special ed coordinators. I'm just asking for us to work better as a team, and all having the same goal of improving the grades and the success of our students with IEPs. So it was great to see all the other videos, and looking forward to this class.